So this one's Marcelo attacking and finishing from the back. And I think you'll kind of see how good back control is kind of universal as opposed to, say, open guard, where you have a lot more opportunity to be creative and, kind of use some different colors to paint what you're going to use. But see, Marcelo has locked onto the seatbelt. He sat his opponent right up. Like I've told a couple different classes, you should sit your opponent right up if you have no hooks. He knocks him over. He throws the hook in. He's on the choking side here. He loses both hooks again, sits him up again, throws the right hook in, and looks to trap the arm at the same time. Remember, you always want to be attacking the choke here. You never want to focus too much on the control. As long as you have it, look to throw a hand across and start attacking. See how Marcelo's looking to try to open up the choke with his right hand, but with his left hand, he has control of his opponent's wrist. They fall over to the underhook side. Right away, he traps the arm, just like we've seen before, and he starts attacking the choke. If you only have one arm to defend, you're not going to be very successful with your defense. So even though it's kind of tough to see, Marcelo, now you can see he has a hold of the wrist. He's choking with the left arm. The guy has no opportunity to defend. And it's really just toughness he's holding on with now, As they fall over to the other side, he's likely going to have to tap from this. Marcelo gets that finger walk happening to the far shoulder. He locks his hands, and it's over. The next one, Marcelo gets on the back again from his opponent starting to turn away. And look how he gets the hook, attacks the choke at the exact same time. He goes for the hook, he attacks the choke. As long as it's under the chin, he's going right to that squeeze. Even though he still only has the one hook, his opponent's kind of trying everything, and then she has to tap. Another one, this time he's already on the back to the underhook side. But see how his opponent's trying to shake that bottom hook and kind of move his hips over. Marcelo right away looks to bring his heel over the wrist, trap the arm, gets the tap. Here's another one. Goes right away to the choke, traps the arm, gets the tap.
These last couple are from competition. This one was from ADCC 2003. See how his opponent tries to roll away again. Marcelo jumps on the back, and he's right into the tight seatbelt control. Always focusing on keeping his chest glued to his opponent's back. Just think, if you could never get your opponent's chest off your back, if they were just Velcroed on there, you realistically wouldn't have no way to get them off. You have to create that space and kind of misalign your two center lines so you can start to escape. But here, his opponent is kind of all out of ideas, and he starts attacking Marcelo's feet, I believe. See how Marcelo has the high kind of hook with his left foot? See how his opponent is kind of fishing around with his leg? I think he's trying to go for that cross feet ankle lock. But this just kind of goes back to what I was talking about, how you can always beat those type of submissions just with good positioning. Marcelo has a tight seatbelt. His hooks are in proper place. This guy is not going to ankle lock him. Really what he's doing is wasting time and just letting Marcelo get set up. He has the wrist. He looks to trap the hand. He's looking to attack the choke. They fall back over to the other side. Notice how his chest is still glued to the back. And it's just kind of inch by inch. Marcelo's on the chin. Can't quite tell if he's under there. His opponent is panicking, and he's got a tap. He gets under, gets the finish. This is one of my favorite ADCC matches, Sanji and Marcelo from 2005. And this one was interesting because Marcelo's already behind him. He has the seatbelt, and he has one hook here. And now as they fight to go over to the other side, watch as Marcelo goes for the second hook. He attacks the neck right away. See how that right hand's going across? Sanji's messing with the foot. Now he has to go to defend the choke. Otherwise, he's going to get finished. Marcelo's starting to put that squeeze on. And Sanji is a master of defense, too. Have seen them submitted only a handful of times, but this is what happens when you get to your position and you're able to kind of hold on to the guy, wear him down. Eventually, Marcelo is just able to get the breakthrough here as he takes him back over one side to the other. Sanji is able to shake one hook, but he's never actually able to escape both hooks. Marcelo's starting to squeeze the rear naked choke now. He lifts him up again, and he gets the tap. And you should be seeing a lot of overlap in the video that I made of Gordon attacking the back. It's a lot of the same. Arm traps, chokes, chest to back. This last one is against heavyweight Alex Ferreira, I think. This is Marcelo's 2007 open weight semifinal. This is against another large guy. He forces him to turtle again, just like we've seen many times before. Throws the hook in. And one interesting thing is Marcelo doesn't really use the body triangle like Gordon does, and lots of people do. He doesn't have very long legs. I got pretty short legs too. So one thing he'll do is he'll kind of just try to elevate his bottom hook, sometimes just by lifting it up off the floor, bringing it by the guy's stomach. Sometimes he'll step on the guy's hip, but he doesn't often use the body triangle. See kind of the placement of his feet. Here it's kind of tucked on the inside of the thigh or stepping across to the opposite hip. Then it comes up to trap the arm. Now he's attacking the choke with his right hand. As he starts to get under the chin, he's squeezing and gets the finish. Another one of the best back attackers in the sport.